Welcome to the High Talk Podcast with your host Rafiki. Back again, once again. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Remember to like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter or X, TikTok. Uh, shit. Make sure to just be in the likes, the comments, share, follow. Help us get out there so we could just stay a community, be together. But today I got my homie Vaughn with me. We just gonna really, I don't know. I'm not really got shit to really introduce per se at the moment, but we just gonna get into it. How you feeling, bro?
I'm doing great. That was a world-class intro. Really making me feel welcome. But it's a beautiful day today. It's a Thursday.
Thursday.
Thursday. You gotta love Thursdays. We all love Thursdays.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day for neighbors.
You know, Mr. Rogers is one of the few old school famous people who didn't turn out to be a weirdo.
Why was I just thinking that's crazy?
It's very true. For that nigga to be
sad.
that wholesome,
It's sad
from that back in the day,
that
and
is
no
sad.
weird shit be about him.
None. That's crazy. And I feel I'm happy about that. Legit happy.
Cause they saying now, did you hear the shit about Elmo, his voice actor? That shit fucked me up.
Crazy.
I used to be a big Elmo kid growing up.
Elmo, motherfucking Barney.
Yeah.
Galapagos Island, where the fuck the little frog things was. Yeah, bro.
It's a damn shame, man.
I just hope my nigga Busta Rhymes and Janae from my fucking out of the box and didn't get nothing.
I don't know, man. He might have been at one of them Diddy parties, you know.
Realistically, I don't mean actual Busta Rhymes and Janae Aiko. I mean the show Out of the Box.
You talk about the orange nigga?
No, the black nigga with the dreads and the Asian bitch. Out of the Box. So long, farewell to you, my friend. You never.
I'm drawing a blank. I'm sorry.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers just be. Bro, that's crazy, bro. That's half the 2000s, bro.
I'm drawing a blank, man. But I don't know, man. I just hope. What was the nigga's name from Blue's Clues? Scott or Steve.
Steve.
I hope no weird shit come out about Steve.
Bro, then that nigga he started fucking on old girl from what was that shit called? The clown ass bitch from
the clown ass bitch.
Yeah, she was doing all the stretching, teaching niggas about yoga. The clock.
Oh, I don't.
Bro, the big comfy couch or some shit.
Is that
the clown
true?
Bitch, bro. He married another. Bro, he
married her.
Bro, he got with another PBS bitch, bro.
That's crazy. That's right. I mean,
that's
people like that
he
tend
quit and
to
went to college. That's why he quit Blue's Clues and went to college. Then his brother.
He didn't quit Blue's Clues. They replaced him.
Cause he quit to go to college and replaced him with his brother.
That wasn't his brother.
Bro, the nigga made a whole statement.
He made a statement, but that was not his brother.
And universe wise, that was his brother.
Oh, in universe. All right. We talk about the Blue's Clues lore. Yeah.
No, I was talking about just that. That's. I don't know what he was to him in real life. He might have been his brother.
He was just some guy. I think they thought Steve was getting too old.
The biggest thing to me was finding out Bill Nye was just an actor.
That's how I felt about Dr. Phil. When I found out Dr. Phil was not actually a doctor, that shit fucked me up. I don't know, because as a kid, I'm just like, all right, this nigga on national television. This nigga on ABC.
You thought he was Oprah?
Oprah not out here calling herself a doctor, dog. I just felt like this nigga on national TV. He got doctor in his name. I don't know.
I mean, anybody have a doctor in their name?
He doesn't. He never did. He used to practice psychiatry, I think, and then his license ran out.
A doctorate is a doctorate.
I don't think he had a doctorate in psychology though. I think he
No,
had like
bro, a doctor is a doctor, bro. You said he went for what?
he went to school for psychology, but I don't think he had a doctorate, like the degree. I don't
You said it
think.
ran out.
No, he had a license to practice like
So you had a doctorate.
psychology.
So you had a doctorate license.
I mean, you might need a doctorate to practice, but I'm not sure. I don't think every psychiatrist is a doctor. I could be wrong about that though. But I know damn well Dr. Phil is not.
That nigga's an actor.
He definitely is an actor, a damn good one though.
Hey, so
He
was Bill Nye.
I mean, I feel like
The
Bill
best
Nye,
actors will make you convinced they are what
I
they're
mean,
portraying to
that's the
be.
job.
Yeah, facts. If they're not doing, bro, if
But I feel like the term doctor, you should not be able to claim that if you're not actually a doctor. That's like if I was going around calling myself a
so,
detective.
you gonna tell all these women that motherfucking what's that shit called? Uh Grey's Anatomy?
It would tell all them bitches that's fake.
No, you want to tell them that they can't have their show because these niggas going around a show claiming to
Well,
be a
no, because you
doctor
got to understand in the context, that's clearly a show. It's clearly fiction. But on Dr. Phil, this nigga is bringing people on
on his
national
on
television
his what?
in
On his what?
on his show. What? Oh, all right, all right. No, you know what I mean, though. In the context of that show, the way he's staging it, he's making it seem like, hey, I'm a doctor, and I'm here to give you psychological advice
Yeah,
about serious problems.
yeah, he's he has a show that makes it seem like he's being real about something. It's called a
But
reality
no
show.
one's going to watch Grey's Anatomy and
How
be
old was you
like,
when you found out
damn,
reality shows was fake?
huh?
How old was you when you found out reality shows was fake?
I mean, I don't know, a decently young age.
So what's
But
the difference
like,
between a reality show and Dr. Phil?
the difference between a reality show and Dr. Phil is that niggas on reality shows are not out here claiming they're doctors. They're not using the title of doctor and then giving people actual medical advice.
Diagnosis and sending, is this nigga signing prescriptions?
He my he's not signing prescriptions. He's sending kids to boot camps though. He was doing that. Dr. Phil, I think he still might
So
have a
was
camp.
Jerry Springer,
He was sending kids to camps.
bro, and that nigga was a mayor.
Jerry?
Was a mayor of Cincinnati.
I know that nigga judge now. No, he passed, didn't he? Didn't Jerry pass?
Oh no, I don't keep up on that nigga.
You don't keep. I mean, it was like decent news. Like it got around. He was a pretty big figure, but I
Yeah.
think he passed.
When I was like 12, I stopped thinking about that nigga once once
I mean,
Steve
the nigga
Wilkos,
Jerry
once
Springer
Steve
was a
Wilkos
cultural
once
icon.
Jerry gave Steve Wilkos his own show,
He gave him his own show.
I wasn't thinking about that nigga no more, bro. He was irrelevant. He fell off.
I mean, no, you cannot say Jerry Springer fell off.
Once he
No.
gave Steve Wilkos a show, he fell off.
Jerry Springer.
They milked it for all it was worth.
Not even
110%.
he came, maybe not came up, but he like started that whole like, oh, let's get ratchet ass people on the TV show and have them like deal with their ratchet ass
Bro,
problem.
do
Jerry
you
Springer
understand?
started. He had bitches popping pussy on Fox.
Do you
nigga.
understand? Do you understand do you understand the story of Jerry Springer?
Was
do you
he
know
like?
the story of Jerry Springer?
Was he just like some scummy dude who like got into show business and was like, yeah,
This
I'm gonna
nigga
exploit
was
black
a
people?
mayor of Cincinnati
Okay.
who got caught.
Cincinnati? I did not know that.
who got caught with a prostitute, embraced it, got a TV show, and said,
That's how Jerry
"Bring
started.
that raunchiness." Yes,
We got raunchiness. That was his slogan.
That is that wasn't his slogan, but that's basically what he did.
Okay.
Might as well have been his slogan. Bring the raunchiness.
Really? But I don't know. That's crazy. I didn't know he was the mayor of Cincinnati.
The mayor of Cincinnati, bro.
That's insane.
At least some type of
but you can't say that nigga
official.
fell off after Steve. Without Jerry, that nigga Steve wouldn't be nothing.
A show. Yeah, that's why he gave his show away.
That's like saying
his show, bro. The demand for his show fell off because now you got Maury, Now you got Dr. Phil. Now
Maury
you,
came before Steve, though, or not Steve? But yeah, it came before Steve, didn't it?
bro. No, I'm saying like as a whole, like
Yeah.
by the time he gave Steve his show, you have all these other shows, and then on top of that, you have to think about shit like Divorce Court, People's Court, all the other really is hella different daytime shows that people was watching. I was doing basically the same shit, just a different setting.
But like you can say that about Judge Judy, though.
Yeah,
And
same
fucking she
shit,
got an
different setting.
Amazon deal. No, you can't say
Same
she fell off.
shit, different setting.
I think he got old. I'll say that. I think he got old. And it was
What's the
like
difference between getting old and falling off?
there's a huge difference. I feel like falling off means
You
you
ain't
lose
got it.
all your clout.
Means you ain't got it.
Uh, both, honestly. You don't got it no more, and you lost all your
So
clout.
what happens when you get old?
Some niggas still got it when they old. You see that nigga Mike
So
Tyson about to fight that nigga Jake
yeah,
Paul?
like you said, some.
I mean, and I feel
And
like
so what about the others?
what do you mean about the others? I don't feel
The
like
others that's not the some that still got it when they get old. What happens? They don't got it no more. They fall off.
Yeah, but I feel like Jerry Springer was not one of them.
That
Nigga had that nigga
that
got
nigga
old.
has a whole YouTube show. No one watches it.
I mean, cause who watches daytime TV on YouTube? Nobody. You do? What do you watch? Judge
Why
Joe?
you so interested, nigga? Fuck you.
You watch Judge Joe?
Bro, you know
Mr. Bassis?
You know, that's a daily sin. You can't ask nobody about their YouTube video, what they watch on YouTube in 2024, bro. That's personal shit, nigga. That's like a diary.
Nah, I mean,
You can't be in somebody's YouTube searches, nigga.
I feel like we should normalize outing people for their YouTube search history. I feel like that should.
What's in your YouTube search history? Last 5 things.
Last 5 things, actually. Let me see. Last 5 things are Bill Burr.
Of course. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga funny as fuck.
That nigga's hilarious.
Funny as fuck. No, don't bro. You saying too many times.
It's
You're trying. Nah, I ain't loading it. You're trying to find the perfect. You're trying to find the right thing to say.
I'm not trying to find the right
fuck
thing to say.
that controversial shit. You wanted to out nigga, so let's out it, nigga. Like, yeah, nah, don't skip past what might not be great for ears.
I'm not skipping past
All
anything.
right, then let's not out people for the YouTube searches.
I'm not saying it's just loading. It's loading. I can't. I got slow data. It's not my fault. You being classist right now? That's what's going on? You looking down on me because I have a lower data plan than you do?
I have Boost Mobile, the shittiest of mobiles.
It's in the game though. You can't say Boost Mobile fell off. They somehow stick it around. I feel like Boost Mobile has to be a front for something.
Yeah, it's called the cartel.
That'd be crazy.
Called the cartel, bro. Nigga.
Cause like, I was gonna say like who uses Boost Mobile, but you clearly said you do. But
hella people still use Boost. It's just a simple fact. It doesn't make it less of a front. Like Long John Silver's, motherfucking.
I feel like Long John Silver's has a loyal fan base. I feel like them white people get up religiously at 11 p.m. or no,
That's
11
why
a.m.
it's only 2 left in the city.
Yes.
And they both connected to an A&W for some reason.
I stay because they got like a joint contract. I don't know, dog. Every Long John Silver's I've ever seen is connected to an A&W,
bro. Like that shit funny as fuck, nigga.
You remember back in the day,
or it was like a Pizza Hut or something.
That's what I was about to say. You remember back in the day when they had Taco Bell's and KFC's connected to each other?
Bro, yeah, they tried to really do that shit. Like they tried to kill us.
Well, you know the reason for that is, I guess they couldn't convince it was all from Pepsi. They couldn't convince niggas to switch from Coke to Pepsi. And so what they said is, all right, what we're going to do is we're going to basically buy the restaurants and then, or enter a contract with them. and have them exclusively use Pepsi. But they couldn't really afford all of the real estate to like support the whole fast food chain just to sell Pepsi. So they joined them bitches together. That's why you got shit like Taco Bell and KFC that have nothing to do with each other together. Or you would have a Taco Bell and a pizza, like you said, and you can get the Mexican pizza, which was a throwback. We don't. They have a bullshit version now, and it's nowhere near the same. It's horrible. I'm so sad.
So say that again.
The Mexican pizza. What did I take you back?
I'm just glad I ain't as high as I was earlier. I'd have been dying right now. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like that shit's wild.
What, the Mexican pizza? You never had one?
Eat Taco Bell, nigga.
Huh?
Eat Taco Bell.
You don't
nigga.
eat Taco Bell.
Fuck, I look like as a grown
You've
ass.
never had a bite of Taco Bell in your life.
That's why I don't eat it.
You trying to keep the streak going?
Like, nah, nigga, I had it. I don't eat it for a reason.
Oh. Well, did you ever have the Mexican pizza when you were eating Taco Bell?
No. When I tried Taco Bell, you mean? Not, nigga, you saying like it was
You tried it one time.
You said like it was a consistent
said never
thing.
again.
Nigga, you said like it was a consistent thing, nigga. I have not eaten Taco Bell, nigga. I've
I don't know,
tried
you
it.
might have had a Taco Bell phase. You said there's a reason why you don't eat it no more.
Yeah. Because
you might have liked it for a while and then
it's
some bad shit
D-grade
happened.
meat, nigga.
It's what grade meat?
D-grade, nigga.
At least it ain't F.
Nigga, it's degraded, nigga. They cook it in a bag.
I mean, nigga, you can talk about a lot of fast food chains like that.
Yeah, you can. But don't show me you cooking my food in a bag, bro.
I mean, I
and then
appreciate
squeezing
the
it out
honesty.
like sauce.
I appreciate
squeezing it out a bag like sauce is crazy, bro. It's supposed to be meat, bro.
All right, so Burger King had this like Nashville hot chicken sandwich, where it was like fresh battered chicken, and then they'd fry it, right? And I had a friend who worked at Burger King, and I saw how they like battered the chicken, and it was the most disgusting thing I have ever seen in my life.
Put it out there.
All right. And what really fucked me up is I was eating these bitches religiously. Cause I was pulling up on my friend, he'd give me free sandwiches. I always got the same one. And then I saw they had it in like a motherfucker. They closed down the Burger King. This might be why. Where actually a nigga got robbed twice in one day at the drive-thru. I think that's why they shut it down. But they had it like in the dishwashing sink. And then they had like the buttermilk batter, and they just dipped the raw chicken in there and then throw it in some bread and then I don't know, it was gross when I saw it. It was pretty.
I mean, nigga, how else you supposed to?
Not in the hand washing sink. Supposed to have like a designated area, and plus like
that was theirs.
Okay. Okay, I can tell you for a fact that hand washing sink was not designated for breading and battering chicken. That bitch was meant for washing hands, my nigga. And it had raw chicken.
It was designated for that certain moment, my nigga.
Great.
Yeah. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Oh, I can hate both, my nigga.
No, you can't.
When it come to that.
No, you can't.
I don't know. I'm very finicky about food health. You talk about degraded meat.
Nigga. I am too, bro. But at the end of the day, if you're giving me the freshest of food, but yet you're telling me it's a slight chance it could be contaminated because you put it in your sink while dipping it.
But I can guarantee Burger King did not have the freshest of foods. So.
No, but I was
that shit was not farm to table at all.
But I'll talk about my personal.
All right, I just
you feel me? Compared to motherfucking Taco Bell. If I know for a fact both cases, like, and this is from me working in some of the highest establishments when it comes to restaurants, like me working in the kitchen of highest, bro. You do have to understand, like, it's just certain things that are out of control when it comes to supply and demand. You gotta understand the
as
cost
far
of
as what, like,
that's a certain thing bro. It's a reason why sweatshops exist.
So you think once there's a certain demand for things, the quality control on how it's made goes down.
Definitely.
I mean, that's why you need regulation.
And regulation is corrupted.
I mean, that's why you need proper regulation. Don't trust the
And
FDA. They're
that's
very
why
corrupt.
you got motherfuckers that's willing to commit. Let me not say that. That's why you got the
You have radicalized people.
no. Far off from that. That's why there's something called bribery.
Bribery. You
Well,
you mean
oiling the wheel,
you mean
greasing the wheel. That's the term, greasing the wheel.
yeah, greasing the wheel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
It's
feel me?
called campaigning, lobbying. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not bribery.
greasing the
It's
wheel.
called gratuities, not bribery.
Facts. Yeah, and that's the only thing we condone. But
So I don't condone that, by the way. We
what you
condone.
mean?
I don't condone as far as when it comes
2024, Rafiki, for your local election, write it in.
accepting
sure.
gratuities now.
I ain't gonna give me shit. Just write my name in the ballot. We gonna take over the world. What you mean?
Accepting campaign donations right now. that bus ain't going to pay for his own gas.
But it could.
But I don't know. Totally lost my train of thought.
I told you.
Oh, fast food. I don't know. If you say that about Taco Bell, I feel like you have to say you don't. I don't know. If you refuse to eat Taco Bell, you can't eat Wendy's. You can't eat Burger King. You can't eat McDonald's. Even you can't eat McDonald's if you
But
don't.
that's the thing. There's a certain level of quality to everything.
And you feel like Taco Bell's quality control is lower than McDonald's. I'll say that. I will admit that. Yes, but
I know you ain't serious,
but I feel like it might be on par with Wendy's. I've seen some
Taco
pretty bad
Bell is
Wendy's.
on par with Wendy's. But that's the thing.
Not the
But
food, but as far as the quality control.
But this is the thing. We're not talking about simply just one company. We're talking about a franchise that is ran by multiple different people.
And part of quality control is making sure that those franchises ran by different people are upholding your food and safety standards.
And that's when you get back to gratuity. We could do this all day.
All right.
Literally. Like it's a literal vicious cycle. That's why I don't talk politics.
Okay, I got you. Well, in other news,
Other news, I'm weak, nigga. Ain't no news. But
I mean, it's plenty of news. How was your week? You do anything of note? You seen any cool things? Good movies?
I watch reality shift in front of my eyes.
Oh, that sounds pretty intense, actually. I saw a good movie recently.
You asked me a question, I answered. Like,
All right. Elaborate. How did reality shift in front of your eyes this past week?
See, I took a shit ton of shrooms and like
That explains it.
I did take some shrooms though. And, like I was walking and like it was just like I don't know. Shit just wasn't what it was. It was a literal different reality.
Like you saw beyond the veil.
Nah, it was literally as I was walking, I was like, for example, I'll be walking down High Street and then next thing you know, I'm still walking down High Street, but it's a different High Street. Not one that I'm familiar with. But it's still the same High Street. A shift in reality.
Okay. So it was the same high street, it just felt a little different. The vibe was a little off.
It was the same, like real. Put it like this: if you got two universes, they could have the same. They could have the same places.
So like you felt the frequency of the other high street.
They could be completely different. You feel me? They could be the same place but completely different just because they got the same name. It's the same. It looks exactly the
But
same.
how would you come in contact with that other universe's high street though? You think you're just that zoinked out on the shrooms that you just like for a second
Just stepped
shifted
out.
over?
Shit happens. It ain't the
Shit
first.
does indeed happen.
Realistically, it ain't the first time it happened either.
Okay. All
So
right.
it ain't that surprising to me. At least.
I've never stepped beyond before.
But
Sad to say.
fortunately for me, I ain't a total burnout. You feel me? So I know the difference from just being high and shit just not being what it's supposed to be.
I mean, but like, how can you really tell that if the only time you have those sort of experiences is when you're high as fuck?
Because I haven't just had them when I was high as fuck.
Okay. Valid point. But I don't know. I've never had a reality changing moment as far as myself. I've had moments that like changed the way I see reality, but I've never had a moment where I felt like
What's the difference between the way you see reality and reality changing? Is they both not the same? Because the way you see reality is reality.
I mean, some theorize that, but I personally believe that there are some irrefutable things
Laws,
that carry over beyond other people's perceptions of reality.
facts. We all need air to breathe. Can't no nigga dispute that. No matter what you want to believe, you can't not breathe oxygen.
And I have yet to have experienced or seen those fundamental rules of reality change for me. I've seen things that have changed my perspective of the things in reality, but I have not seen those things in reality themselves change.
But that's what I'm saying. If those fundamental rules apply through all realities, what makes you think that that's the only thing that if that's what you're looking for, those fundamental rules to change, what you're not going to change, you're not going to see the actual change in the reality. You're going to think the reality's always been the same, which is not. It's changing. It's based off of your actual perception. But if you're only waiting for certain things to, if you're only looking for certain things to change within it that won't ever change, you're not going to see the change. I know that was kind of mad confusing, like,
I
but
feel like we have different, or at least right now, we're using reality in different terms.
it's only
Like,
one term for reality, nigga.
I mean, true, but like, I mean, apparently, according to your philosophy, no. Because if reality is my perception of reality, then there's my reality, and there's your reality, and there's someone else's reality.
What would be the definition of reality?
Reality, uh, I don't know. I ain't. Do I look like Webster? Okay.
No, I'm
Eh,
saying, like, what
the
would
world
be,
we live in, I guess, is the best way I can describe it off the top of my head.
you described it earlier, those certain laws that define the physics we live in, those certain physical laws we have to abide by. That is the reality.
Okay. So if we both agree that those certain fundamental laws are unchanging, then that's what I mean by like I've not seen anything that has changed those fundamental laws. Therefore, I've not
That's
seen
because
anything that's
you're
changed reality.
that's that's because you're waiting for those fundamental things to change. What changes is basically take, like, for example, if we need air to breathe, it's one of the fundamental laws.
Yeah, that's never going to change.
You feel me? You bend around that law in particular. Well, how can I, if I need air to breathe, then how can I bring air with me where there's no air? You're changing reality.
I
You're bending it to
yeah,
your will.
true, but I myself have not had one of those moments, I guess. Or I don't know, I haven't had a moment of innovation that was so substantial that I would say it changed reality.
Fair enough, nonetheless.
Um, what's your favorite food right now?
My favorite food would never change. Piatas.
Piatas? Okay. Okay. My uh mine has to be street tacos right now. Shrimp specifically.
Bro, I hate black people.
Elaborate.
It's Taco Tuesday. You gonna get some street tacos and tequila. Like, bro, that's just such, bro. People just,
Not
bro,
even.
niggas just love street tacos. I mean, I don't get it twisted.
I
Street
mean,
tacos are delicious. Food trucks
Italians
be
and
banging.
Mexicans historically make some of the best food.
Yeah, facts. But I'm getting tired of people being, man, my favorite food is street tacos. Like,
I said my favorite food right now.
bro, it's just like saying it, bro. It's just like saying, yeah, I'm a huge Beyonce fan. Okay,
I mean,
doesn't define nothing. It's kind of basic at
it's
this
a
point.
talking point, my nigga. Damn, be more cooperative in the fucking interview, nigga.
You ain't an interview, nigga. It's a conversation.
What is a conversation really other than two people interviewing each other, trying to gain a deeper understanding of each other?
Just that within itself, gaining a deeper understanding of each other
Is that not what an interview is?
doesn't have to be an interview. We can
Okay.
have you can have a
It was shorthand for what we're doing right. The
but
pod.
what I'm saying
the
is
pod.
there's different types of conversations. You have interviews, you have debates, you have motherfucking. There's a lot of different like as far like
yeah, a lot.
no, I was about to say some wild shit, but I was like, man, I probably can't say it on here. But there's a lot of ways to communicate and get deeper understanding shit as far as like body languages, verbally, and just really that's really all it is body language and verbally. But nonetheless, like you feel me? Why you
I don't know. I don't know. We having a conversation. I don't know. I make eye contact when I speak to people.
Bro, it wasn't for that, bro. I just looked over you. It's just like that dead ass stare just be having me weak sometimes. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
But like you can't expect people to have that certain level of conversation every single time, and because certain times a conversation is just that everything doesn't have to be deep. Some things are just surface level. You could get a deeper understanding surfacely. You could look down on the surface and see, yeah, it's deep down there.
I mean, I guess, but like,
You never went snorkeling?
okay. Some people will argue that there's a deeper meaning to everything.
Yeah, facts. And I don't like arguing with them niggas.
But
I let them talk. I promise to God, I just let them talk.
I mean, I don't know. I guess I would say I somehow see where they're coming from.
Yeah, I can see where they're coming from too, bro. But at the end of the day,
the subconscious does exist, and
sometimes a tomato's just red, bro.
I'm not disagreeing with you there.
Right? Like you can't force a meaning out of like everything.
If someone's writing a story and the story has a red tomato, they might subconsciously, even if they don't
gave
realize
it a deeper meaning. Yes, 110%.
Chose a red tomato instead of a green tomato.
But at the end of the day, what are tomatoes known to be?
But they personally made a decision to not only include that tomato, but decide which color the tomato would be. That's a decision. And people say that every decision anyone makes is influenced by the past experiences that they have had. Facts. Even if it's a minute decision, like whether this tomato.
It does not mean nothing. Sometimes something is just
Who are you
nothing.
to decide that?
Who are we to decide anything?
I mean,
who gives us the right to say Pluto isn't a planet? Who gives us the right to name streets? Who gives us the right to say we own land on a planet we did not even build? we
All
did
I'm
not
saying
make.
is
This did not come
no
from
one
us.
can give or take a deeper meaning away from a piece of art other than that artist.
For a simple fact, I personally can add or take away words from dictionaries. Contradicts with what you say.
How so? What do you mean? Like, you can't tell an artist the intent of their work.
What
Like,
if
the
I
only true judge of that can be the artist.
what if I get enough people if I get enough people to if I get enough people to redefine the word for it to be that meaning, then that's what it would be.
I guess so.
And then those artists will have to stick by that saying. What's good with you, Brody? How you feeling?
How you doing?
I'm gonna say I don't know if y'all met at the Paul Wall shit. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
facts. Facts. Alright. I want to introduce my man JD the jeweler. Flex your grills yourself. Go ahead and tell him about yourself, man. Tell him what you do.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy JD. I own a private jewelry store, Columbus, Ohio, located at 4449 Eastern Way, second floor, suite 2076. I do custom jewelry, grills, watches. I do repairs, cleanings, just anything around precious metals, and I also own a brand though, self-made though. You know what I'm
Facts,
saying?
facts.
Yeah. But y'all can check me out at flexyourgrill.com and at selfmadelimitedco.com too though. So
But how did you get into all this?
I grew up in hip hop. Shout out to my brother Honorable Sino. We just took home 2 Grammys off of Killer Mike record, Michael. Me and him come up, what, 8th, 9th grade. I owned an independent record label, which was Self-Made Records. And then later on, it transcended into the clothing brand, Self-Made, Self-Love. And but we just grew up in hip hop, and people that we used to spend our money with that didn't look like us used to treat us like our money wasn't. And I'm like, I could do that though. And just
Facts. That's what I try to say.
stuck with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Networked, and they spent me around. But once I learned what gold was going for on the stock exchange and things of that nature, and got me some good vendors, and man, the rest was history. I learned the language though, so
Facts.
yeah.
How hard was it to learn the language and the business?
Well, for one, man, I'm from a small town called Ben Harbor, Michigan. It's southwest of Detroit. And so just surviving those treacherous waters,
Yeah.
when I got in the business room, it wasn't
The
all that
hustle
shit was
just
easy.
transfers
You know what I'm
over.
saying? Because I had my own money. I had a whole lot of ambition and hustle. And the rest was history, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
How do you find balance in like functionality and like authenticity in your designs?
You said my designs or my
And like in the pieces you make in like
the
either
custom pieces?
like either clothes or jewelry.
Well, for the custom pieces, for me, it's so much of just bringing the client's vision to reality, though. So for like this piece that I did for myself, JD the jeweler, it got self-made engraved in it. It was something that just represented me though. So and then on the back, it's a double piece though. I got my brother.
Oh, that's fire.
Kato the
That's
jeweler.
fire.
May he rest in heaven. He passed from COVID 2021.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But me and him started in the jewelry business like in 0102 though. So and just creativity, man, just going with the flow and not forcing it or rushing it though. Like a lot of people like to rush art, and I tell them, man, if you want that cheap, bulky, quick shit gonna break, man, you came to the wrong place, homie.
At all.
Do you sometimes give suggestions or like on a design or like?
Yeah, all day.
Yeah.
And so for me, coming up and buying jewelry, people were overcharging us that didn't look like us.
Yeah.
So for me, I work with the client budget. If you tell me your budget $1,000, I'll keep it $992 versus people will tack on the extras $700-800 or you know what I'm saying. You like, but my budget was you see what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I give it, but I also kind of let the client lead, and then if it's going somewhere where I know they're gonna kind of be unhappy or unsatisfied, I'll kick in and be like, well, from my experience though.
I got you.
Yeah.
But so can you give an example of like where it was particularly challenging, like finding a balance?
for a term or a design?
Either or.
Well, a lot of times, man, I get people that come in, man, they want a $20,000 chain for like 1,100. And I'm like, man, I don't work like that. But I got these options right here, though. You know what I'm saying? Like you told me to bring 3 items. I brought 3 different items though, so I can show you the difference. Like this is all natural diamonds, VS quality though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From the custom watch to the pendant to the. But I brought some lab diamonds. I brought some moissanite stuff to show you. And like I say, it's a the balance is the client's budget, and as long as they happy, but also educating them. So when they walk out of my door, they educated and equipped. You see what I'm saying?
A lot of people don't tend to know the finances behind pieces and like the price of certain materials. So how difficult is it explaining to like some of your clients that come in who, like you said, want an expensive piece that's out of their budget? How do you convey to them like, hey, this is the materials you should use or can? There's a lot of people.
Well, in my shop though, I got different examples though. Like I brought
Okay.
here today though, so I got natural diamond, moissanite, I got silver, 10 karat, 14, and so on. So I brought some examples, but I showed them though the difference and just kind of let them.
Whenever you're ready, we could, if you want to show them now, we could do
Okay, I
that.
grab some pieces. Let me come up out this jacket though. It's a little hot in here. Take these off. Hold on. These is a couple pieces that I brought with me. I brought some so I brought some Grillz that I did though. So these are some this is which camera we looking into, y'all?
I mean,
Either one?
I'd say that one.
This one. Okay, so like this right here, these are some moissanite and silver though. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And so like I'll charge like $485 for a set like this with the bigger stone, but in natural diamonds, this would be like $800-900 per
man, you
tooth.
want that?
So you
can pass it
do
around, show it to him, just hold it like that. You know what I'm saying?
so you do by tooth as well.
Yeah, yeah. So I
Okay.
just kind of to keep it simplified though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You said it's called moissanite.
Yeah, that's moissanite right there. Just a man-made stone though. To where what I got
Nice.
on, this is natural though. You know what I'm saying?
But you give your clientele options.
Yeah, very. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just like we work with all budgets, big or small, and I don't have to upsell us or just nobody though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
And when they step in the door, they know who you are.
Yeah, yeah. But then like I tell people like, cause like don't get it twisted, y'all. Being this color, I gotta work 10 times harder. Like from my social media presence to my Google, like I'm at 550 positive Google reviews. And so a lot of times when our people come in, they be skeptical. Oh, is he? Well, such and such did. Like I had a client come spend some money and he was telling me what everybody else done to him. And I'm like, I don't care about that. Humbly and respectfully, I know what I do. You can Google me. You don't have to believe nothing I say though. And just, you can fake a lot of shit, but you can't fake 550 positive real Google reviews from real people though. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And so, yeah, it's a process, but it's something, man, I'm passionate about, that I grew to love, and it's a way of life for me, but just to have a legit career just coming from just the urban, you know what I'm saying? Trenches though, so.
Yeah. So, in your experience, what would you like? How would you describe the connection between like jewelry and hip hop?
Oh man, it's a culture though, and it's alive and well, and it's crazy you asked that, bro, because 20 years ago, like this is my friend, 30 something plus years though. I've been knowing him since I was 11. I'm 43, right? But when we was coming up, people would be like, man, ain't nobody gonna buy that fake shit from you, or we going to the mall, and but I stayed the course though. And but it go hand in hand though, from the kicks to the, you know what I'm saying? And then even like
Facts.
at my store, man, I've done doctors, lawyers, police officers, prosecutors come to get grills though, of
Yeah.
all walks of life. So it just meshed though, go hand in hand though, bro. So
What
I think-
was a specific piece that like someone came in and it was very unexpected? Like you didn't expect them to want that type of piece.
custom charm, I've done like on my Instagram is JD the Jeweler 98. But let me see the man, I done pretty much some everything from client. I had a client that got a smoothie company where I took a smoothie logo and iced it out.
That's nice.
I got a customer they own in New York. Brooklyn. Shout out to $8 Sugar Hill. They own the Sugar Hill Club over there, the legendary though, where they shot Boogie
Yeah.
Nights, and you know what I'm saying?
Nice.
That's one of my clients, him and his dad. And so he owned a cannabis company over there. So I did a nice cannabis piece for him. I did Honorable Sino piece though. I don't know if y'all know who that is, but
Yeah.
you Googling
Yeah.
the Honorable Sino, I did that.
You did
know
that?
what I'm saying? Yeah.
Nice.
I do all my brother's jewelry. And so who else? I did a lawyer attorney out of Lansing, Michigan. I met at like a weed festival. And so he was like, yeah, I wanna. So his slogan was like, I remember it was something like with a face saying, "Don't talk, call him."
Yeah.
And I did that.
Yeah, that's fire.
That's nice.
That's
So I mean, I've been
fire.
fortunate to do a lot of pieces though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
What advice would you give someone looking to start their own jewelry line?
to get on the internet, do your research, cause like back then when I 01, 02, it wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
At all.
Yeah, but so, and what made me, what got me in the door was I used to buy these watches in Battle Creek, Michigan from one of my Indian partners. And one day he was out though, right? He was like, my shipment didn't come. But he was like, I had bought so many of them though.
Yeah.
And he was just like, I was buying them from him at retail, but then I was turning around retail them though, right? So I was getting them like $500-$600 a watch, but I was selling them to the guys in the street for $1,200-$1,500. And but he said you should go to this show called the JCK show. I'm like, what is that though? But I did go Google, but they had all these strict policies. And this is even stricter now though. Like you had to have X amount of invoices from reputable sources that you did business with, and it was strict though. But I ended up getting in there, and then I got all these wholesale accounts with everybody from anybody in the jewelry industry though. That's what, and it's an international show though. So definitely do your research, man. So you can give me a call. I'll point you in the right direction, because I know when I would talk to other people, they would spin me around and around though. So
Facts.
like for anybody watching this, you can hit your boy JD the Jeweler up at flexyourgrill.com, on Instagram, Flex Your Grill, IG at JD the Jeweler, and I could point you in a direction, but you got to do the work though. So, you know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah, so.
So we're gonna do the little what's in the bag segment now.
Whenever you're ready.
What did you bring for us?
All right. So I brought a couple things, bro, and I was rushing though. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I had some appointments and stuff, so I had to chop the bag out. You know
I
what I'm saying?
appreciate you making time, bro.
Nah, I rock with you, bro. I respect
Yeah,
what you
facts,
do,
you know,
man.
it's all
It's all
love.
love, though, bro. And you know, we see each other in traffic though
Yeah,
all the time,
all the
though, bro.
time.
And like
Niggas-
this ain't our first time
Yeah.
at this though. So this is a custom piece that I did for my this is a custom chain and charm that I did for my clothing brand though, which is self-made. So I did the custom self-made clash on
That
it.
shit
I
fire.
did the my logo with the JD the Jeweler stamp on it, but just pass it around though. So,
That shit fire as hell.
yeah. I did that in white gold, and then with a clean SI cut, and then there's some emeralds in the face of it. So
Yeah, that shit lit.
yeah,
I ain't gonna beat you. Got that weight to it too.
definitely.
It's quality.
Yeah. And so I was so in the rush, I didn't even get a chance to clean it. But so, and then like these are some custom CEO self-made to match that set though. And rest in peace to my brother Ghetto Ito. This was my brother that come up with me that I own the record company with. So I put him on there. Then CEO flooded out all through. That's my self-made logo. And then this one, I did one with JD the Jeweler, the same. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, just show the buddy too, bro.
Yeah, that shit fire.
And I brought and so this is a grill that I did right here though. This is real opal, cut from opal and then put on the teeth, and 10-karat gold with real blue opal.
So, what's your favorite stone to work with personally?
Man, I don't so much have a favorite, but a lot of people like VS, which is very slightly inclusion. I got customers that get VVS, which is very, very slightly inclusion. And but diamonds, I like opals, I like sapphire. I'm versatile though, you know what I'm saying? So like I'm working on the grill. I'm gonna call it the Brutus joint. I'm doing it all red diamonds, and then on the K9 teeth, I'm gonna do white opal, but surrounded with red diamonds though. So that's a
Oh, that's gonna
promo
be
piece that I'm
fire.
doing though. So I'm gonna call it, Brutus like
Hey,
so.
yeah. You know, these Buckeye fans go crazy for that.
Yeah. But the crazy thing, so like I don't watch football, but I respect, all
Same
parties.
here.
But I like red and I like blue though. So when I did a self-made Michigan versus Ohio line though.
Nice.
And like, man, I be rocking it. People be like, look, man, I play for my team, my own, man. I don't, you know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
They be some true dog
Don't they,
fans out
bro?
there,
Like they be
man.
like, I said, look, man, I couldn't tell you who played on the team to save my life, bro.
Man.
So you said you were doing the jewelry thing, and at what point did you get the idea to move into fashion and
Well, I
start the clothing
actually
line?
was doing records first,
Okay.
and my like I had a distribution deal when I was in like the 9th, 10th grade,
Nice.
and but I would throw parties and stuff. And I met an older gentleman by the name of Gary Washington, and he taught me how to do plays and comedy shows. And the crazy thing though, y'all, I used to book Deion Cole for like 300-400 a show. He like one of the biggest stars from the Chicago
Yeah.
crew. Like I'm cool with like I used to book Deion back then with Ballhead, Leon Rogers, Tony Schofield. These like the legendary Chicago comedians.
Right.
And so as I got older, and like I transitioned into like from the music to fashion because that's what people was wearing though. And then from the fashion, I was like, I can sell jewelry too though. So, but the entrepreneurial bug came from my grandfather though, because I used to work with him when I was 7, 8. He owned a tax business. And so I was inspired by him though, to where I remember being in like 5th grade and telling the kids that like, yo, it's $1,000 bills, and like the teacher and all the kids was like, no such thing. But I used to count piles of money with my grandfather, and he would have $1,000 bills with Theodore Roosevelt on them. I'm like,
Yeah.
but when they told me that shit wasn't real in 5th grade, I avoided everything. I was like, you niggas retarded,
Bro, facts.
but that all lead up to what I am today though, like just an ultimate hustler to where like I own a car lot, a tax office with my family though. So it wasn't just me though, but
Right.
and so that all transcended from me throwing them parties in high school. Like, man, what else can I sell my age group though? As we got older though, so I learned how to do their taxes. I own property, so I rent them cribs. I did their taxes, fashion. So, and I met Master P many, many years ago, and he told me, man, a record deal, that ain't necessary. If it's necessary, it'll find you, but go make deals every day though. And that's what I
Facts.
did though. So I would gravitate to the people that I can touch and reach every day, and it just grew.
Built up. Like,
But in doing good business though. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
definitely. That's one thing people really don't understand. Like, you can't actually build anything if you just plan on snaking someone in the long run.
That ain't gonna get you nowhere, man. You put bullshit out, it's gonna come back tenfold. You put good karma out, it's gonna come back tenfold, though, man.
Every trip.
Yeah.
Every trip.
And then too, for the younger people that's watching this, that's why I lead by example, because they be like, "Oh man, what do you do?" I said, "Man, I own a private jewelry store. I'm just a kid from Ben Harbor that follow my dreams." And man, you can do the same thing, man. Get you a legit lane, keep God in it, and do the work though. Ain't nothing falling out the sky. Like when I was like 5, man, my grandfather drilled me. Anything free, it ain't good for you.
At all. At
Anything
all.
worth having, you gotta. And it stuck with me though. You know what I'm saying?
I swear to God.
Yeah.
Can you walk us through like a creative process if you like designing a jewelry piece?
Definitely. So for me, a lot of people come in with ideas. Some people come in with a mock-up or what they want. And then so I'm gonna just show you. I'll digitize it. I got my own graphic department that work for me around the clock.
That's what's up.
Once we digitize it, I'll send it to the client, let them approve it. If they want to make changes, we'll make changes. That could go anywhere. We can go anywhere from 3 to 4 business days. Once they okay it, I'll make the wax mold. I'm gonna show you what I mean by that though. So let me show you. Client text me today, gotta pick a piece up though.
So if you'd have to put a timeline on it, how long from conception to like actually having the piece does it usually take?
It take me and my team 3 to 5 weeks though.
Okay, that's good.
So I'll take a $500 deposit, let you okay the graphics. I'll go make the wax mold, show it to you. Once you okay it, I'll take half on the order. When it's done, you come pick it up, just pay the balance though.
And I'm guessing this is for like a chain.
Charm, chain, ring, earrings, anything custom though.
Okay.
Yeah. And then so for like repairs though, I'm normally like, by me being a smaller venue, repairs for as like stone replacements, soldering, polishing, buffing, that's 3 to 4 days type though.
Okay.
Yeah. But I want to show you a piece that I was going back and forth with a client about though. Hold on. And just so you can see start from finish doing how we just kind of kick the ball back and forth. So this is a piece that I did for a client that's ready for pickup. A client up here.
Yeah.
But so let me show you though. So this is the wax mold that I was telling you about. Once she okayed it, let me go to the mock-up though. She was like, it's her name, and then she wanted a heart. So I made the mock-up for her though. Like that first though. But that wasn't the first one though. So this was the first one, but she didn't like that though. So it went from that to this. When she okayed it, she said, no, I want it in white, girl. I don't want it in yellow with natural diamonds and boom. And then, I'm sorry about that, brother. And then
No,
this is the finished product that she come to pick up though.
Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm like, bitch, the bar.
Yeah, that shit fire.
Yeah. And then too, I just want to say too though, like a lot of this stuff, man, I had to learn. Everybody can't do everything though.
Yeah.
Facts.
But like a lot of the little stuff that you can do, anybody watching this, man, just learn it though. Like I had to learn how to do my own editing, marketing. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. The last 10 years of my life, I literally basically had to learn how to be a walking record label.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
doing
So-
everything myself.
As a one-man company, how hard was it for you to actually start a team and like start working with other people and let them take over like small parts? Because like you said, you have a graphics department, and I'm sure at some point you were designing everything yourself, right?
No, I don't even know how to design though.
Really?
I hired a graphic company though. I have a direct source to a manufacturer though. That
Okay.
worked for me though. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To where a lot of people, they go through other people that don't look like us and they middleman it. I go directly to the source though.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And now when you say your team though, man, like I had to trial and error, man, and just really doing the work to where like for anybody watching this though, like so if I needed media, I would partner with him and we would come up with some type of system to where to work for both of us, and it's a win-win because I know he about business though. You know what I'm saying? I just seen him at 10 events handling his business though. So he would be somebody I would partner with versus somebody I come up with though that's just BSing the, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
We ain't getting no younger, y'all.
At all. And that's what I be trying to tell people. Like,
Yeah, so
it's all about action.
and networking though.
Yeah.
And two though, I got 2 books out and I'm working on my other 3. And then on Amazon, my first book is called The Power of Networking. And so through my power of networking, I became relationship rich though, meeting great people like him and so on though. And then my second book that's on Amazon as well though is titled The Power of Mentorship. Mentorship, it saved my life. And so from my grandfather to my dad to my mentor, 20 plus years, it got me to this point though. So
You're right.
yeah, so.
That's what's up. How long did it take you to write those books?
So I got with a ghostwriter. It's my stories and like how we just sitting here, I would tell her things and she would put it into Word and we would go back and forth on drafts. But if you got everything how you want it, she'll write the book in shit a week. But we was going back and forth
Yeah, that's what's up.
but it took me like 2-3 months to get everything edited, spell check, graphics and yeah. And so and I did my books short read, but a notebook though, so you can write your notes and kept it real simple though.
Okay.
Okay.
And you say you can get those books on Amazon?
Yeah, you can go check me out on Amazon.com, James Ferguson, or The Power of Networking, The Power of Mentorship is on there.
Okay. Okay.
That's dope as fuck. Well, look, man, bro, I appreciate you for stopping by again,
Definitely,
man.
anytime,
Like,
dog.
bro, it's always good talking with you. Always good seeing you, man. And again, bro, like, I need to go check out my man's, go get your shit done, because I'm definitely about to go get me some tops from him, because I need something to match the bottoms, because
We
this
gonna do a
shit's
promo, bro.
crazy.
I got you.
One
Facts.
more time, what's the address of your
I'm
shop?
at 4449 Eastern Way, Suite 2076, second floor. Y'all can catch me at flexyourgrill.com, and that's FlexYogrll. On Instagram as well, Flex Your Grill, and then on Instagram at JD the Jeweler 98. On IG, and shout out to my partner, Mr. Grillz, because we got a Flex Your Grill in St. Paul, Minnesota, too, though. So,
Word, that's dope.
Okay, check them
Dope
out.
as fuck. Yeah, it's been the High Talk Podcast. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on YouTube. Follow my man JD. Hit my man Vaughn up. Yeah. Take care. Be well.